sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Rams. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Whew. All right, fellas, League of Champions, Defjam669 versus J-Cat.
Here's the rookie from Florida State, it's Cam Akers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
J-Cat is the LA Rams, he's 2-1, and I'm the New York Giants at 2-1.
That Rams fans got used to during the Todd Gurley era, but with Todd in the rearview mirror, here's Cam Akers, the rookie out of Florida State, and he can exhibit the same type of ability. Running, cutting, can catch the ball in the backfield. I think he'll be a better pro than a collegiate player because I believe he'll get better blocking and show his talent. Sean McVay's offense, he'll get the ball often.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
76.
On second down now, Akers, and I think we've got a hold.
Face masking.
It's a 5-yard pickup.
Ooh, holding, I'll take it. I will
what
take
referee
it.
says. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
3rd and long. It's Goff. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Fucking Lawrence getting through there. What the fuck? Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Johnny Hecker here to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep, Golden Tate.
Whew.
They only punted twice in the win last
It's always nice to
week
get that first series out of the way.
This is fielded at the 27. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Giants football. Uh-oh.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. And they'll run the option to start the drive. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's 2nd and a yard. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Saquon Barkley. And just no
Nice
chance
tackle.
of turning the
Nice
corner.
tackle.
He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, man. Okay, I need to take a hit.
Still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line.
Excuse me. Inhale, exhale. Y'all know. Y'all know.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They came up from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run here with Akers. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Gone. Going up top for Cup.
Oh, oh, oh.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start.
Wow. Wow. We both fucking completely missed that.
Game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away.
Oh, I bet that was holding. I bet that was holding.
A pretty good return, all things considered, but holding.
I agree with you totally. It's actually a return that they were going to be very proud of. But when you end up holding and bringing it back, now your offense has to start a little bit deeper.
So this league is the League of Champions, and it is on all Madden simulation mode.
To start the drive. Throwing Jones. Dancing to his left. They'll complete this to Ingram.
There we go. There we go. Good job. Good job. That was a great throw.
A very solid gain of 27. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their
That
heart
was
rate
fucking
accelerate a little
close.
bit there, right?
Oof.
Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that.
Oh no, that was horrible. Man. Oh, this kid, he throws bad. He throws bad. He's not the best thrower.
But that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it.
I'll take it.
And they've got the
Wow. Wow. That is awesome for me, but awesome still.
create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And Barkley to try to punch it in.
Ooh.
Take it on in
Ooh.
for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd
That's
touchdown
always
now
nerve-wracking.
on the year. And the
Throwing an
Giants are
interception the
gonna
way I
take a
did.
first-quarter lead.
And then being able to get some points off the turnover right there after I threw an interception. My defensive line comes through, makes a big-time sack, fumble, recovery. Whew.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
But this is not my first Giants team to work with, so in another league, the Giants got completely ignored, and I managed to take over them.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Thought it
Oh
looked
boy.
like a Rams
Oh
player
boy.
was able to get his
Nobody's
hands
there.
on it.
No
Yes,
one's
so they
there.
will
Oh
hold
my
on to the
gosh.
football indeed. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out
That
from
was
his
horrendous.
hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky
No one
bounce,
was
able
there to pick
retain
that ball up.
possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
He wants Reynolds
Oh,
way downfield.
fuck.
It got his man
I knew I should have
complete.
put those safeties
And
up
he'll have
high.
it past midfield
Always
almost
do
to the
that.
40 before being taken down.
Too many guys like to air it out too often.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. That'll be caught by Cup.
Ooh, he's
And
getting
they'll
some
wind
rhythm
up
now.
getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I remember covering Robert Woods in college at USC, and consistent was the word that was always used about him. Maybe we should have added dependable as well. Over 1,100 yards each of the last 2 seasons. This guy studied to be an NFL wide receiver while in college and has carried that over to the NFL. A pro's pro. This guy plays as hard as anyone in the league. Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. He can run for it.
Oh, nice play. Nice play call.
For a Rams touchdown.
Something told me I was doubting that play call too.
With touchdown number 7 on the year.
That's why you guys saw me go to the nickel, go back to the dime. I was going back and forth for a split second, and that was a great call. Right up the gut.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here.
Good rebound. Good rebound. That was a close call for him right there in the beginning of that drive. A sack fumble again, but no recovery by the defense. Oh, that was painful. That was painful to watch.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Donaldson.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones, he'll get that to devalve the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bandit. Mike, check, 59. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll try to run forward with Barkley. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Jones out to the flat, and that's caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Jones now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, Slayton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Now the late signee, the former Falcon, Devontae Freeman. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 22, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Jones. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. No success on first down and couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence.
That was a lot of 3rd down conversions right there. 14 plays. Ooh.
Team's been stuffed. The last thing they want to do.
That's tough. I've been on that other end, so I know the feeling. It feels good to get him, and it's definitely like gut-wrenching to receive him.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
That's what I like. I like it like that, not these big old bombers and air raids and.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again, Goff. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. On the return, it's Tate. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines.
I am starting to figure out my book, though. The layout of my book. I'm starting to figure it out, get it under me.
First and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
We're going to say the clock. We're going to say the
go
clock
ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Oh, shit.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Now he steps away. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's Jones to throw on third down. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, fuck, the ball comes out. Sorry. I cannot be doing that with him. I cannot be doing that. He is not developed. He's just not quite developed yet to make those kind of throws. I cannot be doing that shit. I am done like doing that kind of stuff.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete.
Damn.
11 seconds remaining.
A lot of bodies right there. A lot of bodies.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. That's taken in by Henderson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. I don't think this will even
Yeah, missed it. Damn. Tough. I feel you. I feel you. I hate it when that happens.
Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 39-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the
Wow, what a game. What a game.
Sports. It's in the game. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. Start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
From the 27, Jones. Space to maneuver at the 40. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run.
Ooh, my bad. I was also multitasking. I had to send evidence of a conversation for another league. So, my bad, dude, for the delay. Multitasking. All right, here we go. New York up front, man. Finally, Barkley getting some push through. And got a touchdown on that. That was a great couple plays. Good sequence of plays right there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. This field goal, you don't always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep this confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game.
Good play call. Good play call.
Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good. I
always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on.
There's a lot of bodies right there.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well, think I've got to be there right now. Instead,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
That looked open. Even I got nervous.
He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
There we go.
Now Jones on 1st down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be pulled down.
Jones cannot run and throw at the same time. He cannot throw on the run. He's got to stay in the pocket.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Barkley, a 1st down and more. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understands.
Ooh, nice stop. Nice stop.
And making sure they
Damn
didn't
it.
get there.
And Barkley did not get there.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff throwing complete to Cup, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Hey, 5. That's trap. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. What we got? What we got? What we got? 29 is the Mike.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff. That's complete to his tight end Higbee. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Goff's throw here finds Woods. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, here's Goff. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Dexter Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That is caught at the 7. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20.
Wow.
10, and
wow. That was a great hit stick.
Fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
Pound it.
Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach. The offensive coordinator just
Oh,
crazy.
we're going to
Get
see
all
the
way down
highlights
there
to
in the
that
red
one.
zone. Can't capitalize. Instead,
Oh,
they
we
go
will
the
see
other way.
highlights to
Return for a
that
touchdown.
shit.
How about the
That was
aggressiveness of the
insane,
defense,
dude.
though?
I don't think I
They're
haven't
not
seen
about to
something
just
like
fall
that
on
in
the fumble,
quite
are
some
they?
time.
Scoop and score is
And I'm
their
usually
motto,
on the other
and
end
they
of
just
that.
did it.
That doesn't happen to me. I'm usually the one getting popped and the ball coming out.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
2nd and 10, Goff again. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble
Giants
return
putting
for a
their
score
foot
earlier in
down.
the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And his kick is good.
See, and I'm not doing anything crazy, you know what I mean? I'm not going for the 4th downs. I mean, I'm punting the ball. You know, if it ain't gonna, I mean, just it just manages to work itself out. Be patient. Let the game come to you.
Not a good play.
I'm more impressed that I can defend the pass a lot better as of recently. Not the best. I'm not saying I'm the best. It is not blowout status.
Here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He starts with a give to Akers. And boy, this defense again.
That
really
dude right there is just a beast. Number 91.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field.
A hard time doing a lot of anything.
A yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And this one goes nowhere.
That line, that front 4. Wow, that front 4 is just beast mode.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
What a play, what a play, what a play.
Across the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert.
That's wide open.
4th.
Bing, that was easy money.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's going to get this pretty close to the 1st down marker at the Giants' 42.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And that looked like some pretty easy
I have no idea
yardage
what
there
that
right
was.
up
That
the
was pretty
gut.
cool.
He's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Just 2 minutes remaining here.
Got a good drive going.
Has been a one-sided affair.
Let's see if he can seal the deal.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, he got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Defensively, with this lead in the fourth quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
Blake Martinez, second in the league in tackles last year, gets another there. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Ooh, nice throw. A nice touchdown.
They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
What a way to end it, you know. That's a good way to end it. Get a nice touchdown, drive the ball down the field. 12 plays, 6 minutes off the clock. That's a good drive. You can walk away not feeling completely defeated.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
It's a wrap, dude. That's a wrap.
And they take a knee.
Right on JCat 20. Good stuff for being on time, being prompt, and communicating thoroughly. This is League of Champions, and pretty active roster, pretty active group of guys. You know how it is, guys. There's always an opening in the league, so if you're looking to join a league, you can look up League of Champions. I can get you in touch with the commissioner. I think it's Groovy Q that's the commissioner, and Agent Green and Groovy Q. Those will be your 2 commissioners for the League of Champions. Just going to run through the highlights real quick.
It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Giants, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here.
Give me a second. I got a GG JCat.
Head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for LA, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2, and they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
He said, good game, nickel and dime to me all game. I cannot stop the short stuff. 2 throws over 15 yards. I picked Shaquan is a monster. I told him, good game, bud. Your formation required nickel and dime. I think I changed the play often, just not the formation. I don't think I spam, but if I ever do spam, call me out. Shit, tell me what's up. But there's a difference from spamming the same play and using the same formation. So real quick, we're going to run through the numbers. Daniel Jones versus Jared Goff. Let's see, 16 for 27 for Goff. 1 touchdown, 2 INTs. 13 for 17 for Daniel Jones. No touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Shaquan Barkley, 17 for 51 yards. Akers, 10 for 18. Brown, 3 for 24. Freeman, 2 for 7. Goff, 2 for 13 with a touchdown. So he did get a scrambling touchdown when he was in the red zone. Receiving, Cooper Kupp, he made that last second touchdown. 6 for 89. Slayton, 6 for 111. I think he was frustrated too, so I may have gotten him the ball. Hopefully he's satisfied. Barkley, 4 for 49. Higbee, 3 for 30. Woods, 3 for 43. Akers, 2 for 13. Ingram, 2 for 47. Henderson, 1 for 2. Seth, 1 for 7. Reynolds, 1 for 38. Blocking. Lots of sacks given up by the Rams. All right, let's take a look. Ooh, Rob, haven't seen. I don't know. I didn't like him very much. On another league in my game, Xavier. We're not going to worry about that. We will go straight to the sack lights and INT lights. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so right back at it. Ramsey with the INT. That was a good play on Ramsey. Daniel Jones. I tried to roll out and throw on the run, and I learned in this game that he does not throw on the run well. Dexter Lawrence got 2 sacks. The defensive line was nasty. Darnay Holmes with the INT. We got Leonard Williams with the sack, and Terrell for an INT, and James with the INT. So you got a forced fumble. Fumble recovery, 86 yards, 1 yard. Jabal Shred, forced fumble. Adrian, forced fumble. Ooh. Oh. Ah. All right, well, that's it, guys. Oh, I did want to see that one highlight, the hit stick one. Oof. That was a good one. Look at that. Not bad. Ooh, yeah, right here. This is turned into a fumble touchdown. Oh my gosh, who was that? Over Adrian. Boom! Adrian putting the wood down. That ball popped out. Wow. Normal speed right here. Whoop. Damn, what a sick play. Dang. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.